Without evaluation, you cannot say that, boss, you are master of everything. So extracurricular activities is always icing on the cake. I totally agree. After this pandemic, we just don't have to open this school. We have to open our hearts.
Hello and a very warm welcome to Great Principles. I am Seema Chhoriya. Great Principles, an educational and interactive talk show that brings together best school leaders of the country. Our guest today is an educational strategist, consultant and advisor to multiple educational and humanitarian organizations. She is currently serving as the principal of Panbai International School, Mumbai, and consultant to various educational organizations. She is on a mission to empower those who impart and consume knowledge. In her career spanning over 20 years, she has been associated with a lot of institutional reforms, especially in the adoption of new educational paradigms. Ms. Pratibha Mishra graduated with BA Honours in Psychology, which served as a foundation for her love for educating and empowering students. Later on, she went on to take her Bachelor's in Education and Master's in Education degree from the coveted Mumbai University and 2 postgraduate diplomas in managing and leading schools. She has been experiences with SSC, ICSC, CBSC, and Cambridge boards, that is IGCSE, along with premier higher education institutes from UK, USA, Finland, and Russia, and has numerous awards and honorary doctorates in doing so. She also works with multiple NGOs and serves on their boards along with her duties at school. She's a vocal advocate for rights and safety of children, education, empowerment, and democratizing skill development. It's an honor and privilege to welcome Ms. Pratibha Mishra, Principal, Panbai International School, Santa Cruz East, Mumbai. Welcome to Great Principles, ma'am. It's an honor to have you.
Seema. Thank you so much. It's a lovely introduction, I can say. And you were speaking like that. I don't have to introduce anything about myself. All the answers covered by you. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful link.
Yeah. So as you rightly said, ma'am, that I already told a lot about you, but yes, we would definitely like to know something about your early days, your childhood, your schools, because what career choices we make, our childhood has a greater impact of that. So we would like to know something about yourself and your school life and your career and your career in education.
Yes, thank you so much, Seema. Actually, I'll tell you, my school was very interesting. When I was in my school, I used to always believe that school is a place where we get an opportunity to explore the maximum. And I'm from a very different background. Like I'm from a UP, I belong to UP, but born and brought up in Mumbai. So my family was highly qualified, but little bit mindset of orthodox because we were in a joint family. We had challenges why the girls to be in the school and all those. But my dad was an officer, railway officer, so we got an opportunity to learn in the convent school, to study in the convent school, and where I really got a good exposure to explore in all the field. I was very, I can say I was very curious child, naughty child. I was always, to know, always a curiosity to learn many things, what is around me, how people are talking. And I was a very good observer that time. So I can say till date that has been carried away with me. So I used to be more in, rather than into academics, more was a curriculum, extracurricular activities. I used to be a part of drama, I used to be a part of music, dance, and each and everything. So just call Pratibha, Pratibha will be in some or the other, in the criteria of events in the school. So my people used to say, and by default, I was being selected by the teachers, and they used to say, she is there, she will rock. She will bring her laurels to the school. That was always a tag to me, and that used to motivate me a lot. So that is the best part of my school, what I have understood. Then later on, it was more, and I was very passionate for the kids since my childhood. I love human, and being a human-centric educator, I believe the same till date. So that was my main motivation in my school, that yes, when I'm into dance, music, or what we say drama, I can convey, I can express myself very well. So I was very much happy in this school life, and my dad never stopped me. And same way I was in the college also, I was very dynamic kind of person. always all rounder. I used to never be found in the school, in the class, always out of the class, doing some or the other activities, more of experiential type of. So I used to enjoy my college as well. After college, then what to do now? Got married, next journey started, new life, new beginning. So in that case, I thought of being a housewife. Then somewhere that curiosity didn't stop me. I said, no, I should do something. But I didn't get an opportunity to work. My child came in my life, gave a born to a legend. So he is now 22 years. And in between, then I said, me, now to groom my child, I want to be a part of education where education will give me hands-on experience, which I can give it to my child in a first-hand way. So this is how I got into education. And education, as I told, I love kids. I'm very fond of small kids. So I never thought of going to colleges, though I was a lecturer in the college till BA level. But then a school was always my priority to work as. So this is how my career in this field started. And I thought of, ki, nahi, this is the best where I can go ahead with my career, not these colleges, but the school. And this is how my school and college was. It was very interesting journey where I got a good exposure. In short, my teachers, they never stopped me. My family never stopped me. I got a wing. And if I talk about 45 years back, it means it's a huge journey where the teachers were that open-minded. They used to give a freedom to students. Otherwise, if you remember, in my age, yes, teachers were not giving that liberty to the kids to explore the way they want. As now, if you see, the time has changed in the education sector, which was not being seen in our school days. So somewhere I can say the credit goes to my teachers as well. Till date, I always believe the same. Whatever I am today, because of my teachers and my parents. So I'm being blessed. I always remember my school teacher, my nursery teacher, because she taught me how to hold a pen, how to hold a pencil. Otherwise, I would have not be a good handwriting. My handwriting is good, legible, readable. So I give a credit to my teacher. So whatever I am because of my teacher, my leadership quality I have gained from my school life. It's from the school life. And my dad was also officer, so that commanding quality has come from him. So all these things, even in college level, I was a leader. In college, many committees were there where I was leading it in front. Also somewhere, yes, it was again a kind of leadership to me. So yes, this is how my school life and the career started.
So it does have an impact on what you are today, how it has shaped you, ma'am. So definitely our school life is a major factor in deciding what we are going to be. And you rightly said that teachers are the one who shows us the right path.
Correct.
Yeah, and they motivates us to be at our best. We always think that this I can be, but they always teach you, no, this you can be much more than this. So we all are very grateful to our teachers and of course our school principals, those who are behind the scenes working and guiding our teachers on how to take the role further. So going ahead, ma'am, now since you're a school principal and your school has a major impact on your life, and right now you said that now it has been like all about child-centric schools. So we would like to know about Panbai International School's philosophy and what makes it unique.
Yeah, I believe that the school is a good as a person leading it, because a leader, as you said, the principals working behind the teachers, they train the teachers, they train the kids, they train everyone. And even I believe the same. While in the school exists of only one reason: leadership makes a difference. The leader makes a difference. The person who is a chair. If you talk about a phrase in Hindi or Marathi, if I say Jaisi Raja Vaisi Praja, if strong leader, you will get to see environment strong. The workaholic leader, you will see the team is workaholic. So it depends upon the leadership, because that is only the person who can make the difference. So along with my management and my administrative team, I always set a creative environment for learning and focus more on application based knowledge. Because if I talk about my Cambridge curriculum, it is focused on concept learning, application learning, engaging the students. So these are the criteria where we need to set up with the modern technology, educational tools. We ensure that students are ready for the real world. They are ready for the real challenges where they can overcome with it in a very simple way. See, if you see in during this pandemic also, we all are being blessed because we were mentally strong, physically fit, and that's the reason we could survive. And this is how Cambridge even teaches. Cambridge even teaches the students that you all have to be ready for the real world. You have to be ready to be, facing the audience. You need to face the challenges in your life. So you should be ready for that. And this is how the curriculum should be, because your values, your cultures should be inculcated in your curriculum. Because the values, what you see in the school, it is automatically, it is being inculcated. So the environment of your school should be in such a manner where the child should feel, yes, child is in a safe hand, child is at second home, child is learning whatever is the need of coming era. So somewhere I always believe in a uniqueness, and I always believe in promotion of the unique ability to promote the application, which is the main forte of our school. We believe more of application knowledge giving to the students. So this is the main philosophy, and we prepare the students for the global level, not only for the academically, but extra holistic development. So yes, it is our philosophy. With the help of team, yes, we do plan and we ensure that we execute it. See, planning, everyone can plan, but when it comes to execution and when it comes to the follow-up, that is important. So it is only possible with a team of people. And yes, we try our best.
So a wonderful school, yes, definitely, ma'am. Very rightly said that the person leading matters a lot. And, planning, we all founders, the trustees, everyone has a vision, but executing the vision is the key. And that is where the leaders play the vital role. And especially the person sitting on the chair of a principal has a huge responsibility of looking into the day-to-day activities of the school and ensuring the success of the school. So, and here is Panbai International School, which not only provide the world-class Cambridge curriculum education, in fact, it also ensures that a child's cultural and values are inculcated in him. So going ahead, ma'am, what is your take on cancellation of CBSE exams of class 12?
Yeah, it's actually a big question, but then it's difficult for me to answer, but still I'll try mine. I stand by everyone has suffered during this pandemic, and I do believe that grades are not important in someone's life more than anything else. But then still, since I don't belong to CBSE board, I'm not in a position to comment on this, but I'll tell you one thing, that as the statement is being passed without evaluation, students are passed and they are done. So somewhere I don't go with this. You cannot pass this kind of statement that no, acknowledging the students that without evaluation they learn how it is possible, not practically possible. And somewhere they would have thought of like how we have done at Cambridge. We have conducted fair evaluation and we ensured that our students are of no less caliber than the previous batches. We have ensured that how the evaluation can really take place and how students can be evaluated. We conducted mock exams. We conducted the evidence papers where we evaluated students based on that. We evaluated the students based on the checkpoint exams. So somewhere I feel the Cambridge rules and regulations, what we followed, in fact, other boards would have done the same, just giving marks without evaluation and giving 100%, 99%. Somewhere we have spoiled the caliber of a child. Somewhere we have, so somewhere I will not really recommend the cancellation of the examination, but already it has been done. We couldn't do anything, but there was a way to evaluate the students. And this is, we have experience on that ground. I'm saying evaluation, without evaluation, acknowledgement of learned is not possible. Now today we both are talking here, but unless and until I give you appropriate answer to your question, relevant answer, you cannot judge me whether I'm right or wrong or whatever. So somewhere the evaluation is important. What are you looking for? And I'm meeting your expectations or not. Same way, the school curriculum, what is being designed for grade students, and if they are being not evaluated, how we can pass a statement, they are done with it. So somewhere, yes. But still, I'm not from that background, so I will not comment much on it.
Yeah, very rightly said, ma'am. Some methodology could have been devised. The government had the point that
Yes.
Not many have access to internet. Not many. There is a tangible learning loss happened, so we cannot conduct an exam. But yes, there was an option of maybe just a common project, just make it and submit, so that at least some parameter on which evaluation could have been done. And now it is like just giving out the exam marks. And now it is happening. How can you give 99 percentile to everyone?
Yes.
That's also a question now.
Now the child who is having a special disability, or I'm not saying the child who is blessed by the special needs and all, you cannot rate them in 95 or 80%. Somewhere some evaluation is required. And as I said, during lockdown, even I sent the papers at that places. Now, if you see, the courier services were there. I have sent the papers at home, and students, they opened paper in front of me online, and the exams were conducted, and that was flawless. Before that, I conducted orientation for my parents, for the students, and then we conducted the evaluation examination for them, where I could feel, when one school can do, why not the other school can do, or why not the other boards? So there are the parameters which really government would have thought of, rather than just giving marks and promoting them to the other level, and especially for the higher grades, not advisable.
Yeah, because what happens is, when your foundation is not clear, how are you going to, face out the intermediate level? So
Right.
it definitely is difficult.
True. That is the main reason why I'm saying that evaluation, without evaluation, you cannot say that, boss, you are master of everything. Yes.
Absolutely. So, right, ma'am. So going ahead, ma'am, we were just talking about how international collaborations, learning patterns are different and how it helps. So I would like to know from you that how these international collaboration can benefit schools for their teaching and learning processes.
Yeah, in a world, if you see nowadays globalization, you cannot just discount that the fact there is impending need for cross-cultural learning. Today, children are interacting with people across the globe, either social media, family members, school, exchange programs, exchange of ideas, so many projects coming across, so many things are there. But in such a day and age, students need to know about the culture around the world. It's not just one country or two country, or to the people to whom those who are there. So somewhere they need to understand the world culture. They need to adopt them. See, understanding and adopting is two different things, where you need to understand and respect the other's culture too. Here, cross-border collaboration plays a gigantic role, not just a merger of culture, but a knowledge sharing itself brings unparalleled insights on the real life and application, what the students learn in the school. Like as my school is an international board, I can give you example of the same, where we always plan the competition across the globe. We plan the sharing ideas, where we have exchange programs with the kids, where they exchange their ideas. We collaborate online. Still, we didn't get an opportunity to travel across the globe, but then still, at least with the media, with the social media, we got an opportunity where the kids got connected. Not only the teachers, even not only the kids, even teachers got an opportunity to share their ideas, to share their strategies. So sharing and learning, it's not only with the peer, it is with the teachers as well. There are the portal where we have created. The teachers are sharing their experiences. Teachers are sharing their resources. Teachers are giving their strategies to other schools. Same way, students are sharing their ideas. They are working on the projects. They are working for the competitions. And in fact, that is how we have seen they are trying to make a beautiful world with the creative society. They are trying to bring a peace in a very different manner. They are trying to, and if you see the kids nowadays, they are very focused. They are very clear what are they looking for. Those who want to go abroad, they know very well, okay, fine, after 12th standard, I need to go to this specific country and I need to understand their culture. So before we engage them in some of the kind of cultural program or any academic program, they themselves do the homework and they share with us, okay, ma'am, this is my plan. After 10th and 12th, I'm planning to go to UK, Australia, but the culture of that country is like this. So somewhere I feel kids are smart enough, just they need a small backend push to them. Okay, fine, don't worry, you just start. We are there to help you out. So not only the school, even the parents can play a vital role. When we talk about exchanging the ideas, parents should not stop the kids for that matter. They should give a free wings to them to fly, and they should believe their kids. Yes, whatever kids are planning, whatever schools are doing, please let them do, because school will never harm the kids. This is what I personally believe. And school the person. And if you know your teachers, if you know your leader, if you know your management, I think faith is very much important. Very first, you should believe your child. Whatever your child is doing, a child is inclined to do, I think we should promote them. And I'm the live example for that. I was not being stopped by my school. My parents see today what I am. Though I never wanted to be in this field, but my liking for the kids, I'm here. So if I want to chase my dream, I can select. Though in that time it was not exposure, but now the kids are very clear. So these kind of exchange programs across the globe helps them to explore in a very creative manner. They have a platform to innovate ideas. They have many things to come across where they can collaborate. Like suppose you have a very good, let us talk about a very homely thing that you know very good item, sweet dish, which I don't know. You are sharing your dish to me. I'm sharing my spice food to you. And we have learned two dishes. Till now, I was knowing only one. Now, in future, I'll be doing two. So same way, when kids, they are sharing their ideas, they are collaborating with them. So they have three things from this. They know how to adjust with the people. They know how to face the people. They know how to get the culture across. Because adjusting with the culture, it is very much important, because all are not over the same, all are not fit in the same box. So everyone needs to adjust whichever environment you are being placed. So this is what is very much important with the exchange program, and it helps also. So collaboration is always, without saying, goes yes from my end.
Yeah, so a very important message shared by ma'am here, that international collaborations do help the child to understand the cultures, to see behind, outside the four walls of the school, and they have the different nations, different cultures, different learning, different people to interact with, making them more creative, making them think out of box and bring out the best in them. So that is the benefit of international collaborations, and many schools around the country are doing this already, and we'll be seeing this, with the pandemic coming in and opening the virtual doors. The world has come in, in the classroom itself, the entire world it has at your feet. So make the most of this opportunity, and give your child an exposure that is very much needed, and believe in your child, as rightly said by ma'am. So going ahead, ma'am, you have loads of accomplishments and awards in your list, ma'am. But there is something which is very dear to us, and we all are very, very proud of that. So which is your proudest accomplishment in your career?
Yeah, without second of thought, I can definitely assert that the proudest moment I have ever, it has a success, and the smile of my students, the hug of my toddlers, the admiration, the middle schooler, the respect of high schoolers, the gratitude of alumni. You won't believe. This is why I'm saying, till date, I'm associated with my all students, especially alumni. There are doctors, engineers, pilots, nurses, and so many people. And few are in teaching line as well. Still, they come and they say, ma'am, whatever you taught us, we still remember. So that is my biggest accomplishment in my life, that whatever I wanted to do something for my society, and I got that, and I did it. And whatever I will do till last. So that's the reason you must have seen my profile. I'm associated with so many organizations and the NGOs. The reason behind it, because I want all the kids to get stress-free education, quality education. So whatever is in my hand, I will always, and there is nothing more humbly and prideful for a principal to achieve more than this, what I got, hugs and respect from the alumni. And if you ask me about material accomplishment, yes, then I have ramble on the list of national, international awards. We will have another session where I will list of all my awards, accolades, because, and I think that is all material. But the original accomplishment, what I just shared with you, the smile, the hugs, and the toddlers, still they got connected. And you won't believe, whenever they see me online, oh my God, the way they welcome me, that is my achievement. Oh, principal ma'am is there, oh, principal. And everyone unmutes and they start troubling the teachers, and they start, good morning, ma'am, good morning, ma'am. And that feel, That satisfaction is the biggest accomplishment. This is the biggest achievement of my life. And I feel being a principal and being a teacher is always achievement. Because material things, so hardly, they will not come and they will hug you, no? Material awards will lie in the shelf. So somewhere, yes.
Very rightly said by you, ma'am. You know, for a teacher, for a leader, it's always, there cannot be a bigger achievement that I am the reason of the smile. I am the reason, you know, people remembers that something which you taught to me has added value to my life. And there cannot be the bigger achievement than this. So, yeah, so on this note, on this biggest achievement note, we reached to the very interesting segment of the show, which is called rapid fire round.
Okay.
You have to answer in one word only. All right.
Okay.
So here goes the first question. And this particular question requires 3 words. So name 3 qualities in potential school leaders that we did not see in past.
Okay. Dynamism, as I said, innovations, open outreach. These are the 3 qualities which all the leaders should possess, which helps them to lead the best the school. Yes.
All right. Next question. Name a school principal you admire the most.
Mr. Shankar Datta, he is a very gem person. He is younger to me, no doubt about it. But when I see a male principal and with the humble politeness is Mr. Shankar Datta. I don't mind sharing his profile to you. You will really love to hear him also. He's a wonderful man.
Definitely, ma'am.
He's from Kolkata.
Honor for us to hear out Mr. Shankar Datta, since you are admiring him and you already have achieved this. And when you are admiring someone, it really matters. So going ahead, ma'am, what is the right form of education? One model for all or individualized learning?
Personalized learning.
Personalized learning. All right. What is the most lacking feature of curriculum these days?
Industry connect.
Yeah, the
industry connect is a lacking part of education. If you see, the curriculum is still not been designed to be industrial connect. So somewhere, yes, industry connect.
All right. In a classroom, what should be an optimal teacher-student ratio?
20:1. Then only teacher can do justice.
Absolutely. You know, class of 40, 50, it really drives crazy.
I was into 80, so I can understand the pain of that 80 students in a classroom.
Oh my God. Great. So going ahead, what do children need more of today? A teacher or a mentor?
Mentor.
Mentor. Brilliantly answered this segment, ma'am. Very wonderfully answered and a lot of insights in few words also. Going ahead, ma'am. So we have seen you on professional front. What are your ideologies? We have shared your vision also. Now we would like to know what ma'am does when is not working. What are the hobbies or sports you are involved in and how do they help you?
As in the beginning, I told you, I was quite interested in drama, music and dancing in my college days, even not only in school, but even college days. I think it opened me to express myself better to the audience, a better connection with the crowd and convey extremely complex idea in a simple words. So if you are into pain or sorrow, you can convey your words in a form of dance, drama, music, whatever. And that is very easily acceptable by the audience. They can connect you easily. If I'm in a very pleasure mood, I can share with my expressions. I can share with my music. I can dance and I can say my, yes, whatever. So somewhere, yes, the drama, music and dance was always my passion. And I love to do that as a hobby. And because, and that helped me also to become a better educator and a principal, because that is the way how any extracurricular experience should do and enhance your academic learning and personality. When we talk about holistic development, it is always observed with the help of extracurricular activity. Child expresses somewhere, if you see the kids are not very good into academics, but they are very good into sports. They are very good into performing arts. They are very good into art and drawing, design, technology. They are very good into drama, music. If you see now our new NEP is also talking about skill-based learning. When we talk about skill-based learning, earlier it was skill-based, which used to be known as Shramdan, Shram Parishram. All these names were given to the different committees where the students were engaged during our time. So somewhere these are the skill Learning in a different name. Now it is given little polished name, but it is skill-based learning. It is knowledge-based learning, concept learning only. Today, whatever grammar we learned during that time, it is working till date. So the concept what was being learned in the school, we are following the same concept. We still follow the same format of writing letters. What is being learned in this school, little bit here and there, modification and the updation. So somewhere I feel these kind of things always helps. So extracurricular activities is always icing on the cake. So
Absolutely.
myself also experience the same.
So this is Pratibha ma'am, always energetic and looking forward to participate. You will always see her participating in some of the other activities. And for her, dance, drama, and music is a language of expression, which can easily express your feelings in front of so many people. So going ahead, ma'am, this brings to me to the last question of the show, which is called Viewer's Choice Question. As due to pandemic, ma'am, tangible learning gaps have happened. Not only learning, in fact, social development gaps have also occurred. So on reopening of the school, how are schools going to identify these gaps and what measures they will take to fill these gaps? You know, there must be few students who are struggling with academics also, few concepts might not be clear with them, and social development, definitely that is lacking on a larger picture. So what is your take on this?
Yeah, Miss Seema, I totally agree. After this pandemic, we just don't have to open this school. We have to open our hearts to welcome the students more than ever. Whatever we were doing in the past, more than that, we have to open our hearts. We have to, because if you see, students have nearly spent 2 years in their homes, learning in comfort zone, warm embrace of their families. And then reopening with the major shift will be more where we need to, we have to listen them more, we have to explain them more, we have to act more in order to understand, because now they have ample of things in their heart. They need to open up, they need to share things, because they miss their school, they miss their peers, they miss their teachers, their school environment. So somewhere kids, they have things, ample of things to share, and that they will share only with their teachers. And teachers need to be literally in a kind of where they have to be a good counselor, where they have to be good mentor, they have to be mother, they have to be father, they have to be everything. Here, after opening from the pandemic, we don't have to be more of a teacher. Here we have to be whole and soul one doctor, by connecting in all the aspects. As I said, counselor, mentor, and all this, because kids are coming with full of baggage. They're coming up with their comfort zone. We have to take out from their comfort zone. We have to make them understand. We have to act the way. Like, for example, I'll give you one example. The special kids, especially, they suffered a lot at home. They, and anyways, they were too much of introvert kids. They were not having good exposure. And now at home, especially single child, I'm talking about single child, they were disconnected. During pandemic, no one was there. And they are not very friendly with the social media. They are not friendly with the parents too. And they know only their world with the counselors or their peers, whom they are comfortable. So especially if you see these special kids, they suffer a lot. And many didn't pay attention. Even the schools, for that matter, I will say, they didn't pay attention. In school, when kids are present personally, physically, that time at least the counselors, the special educators, they sit whole day with these kind of kids. But during pandemic, these kids were left out. So, but in my school, I ensured that my kids were given a special counseling sessions during online as well. I used to create a Zoom rooms for them where one-on-one personal attachment, because they need an emotional touch. That's it. They need a shoulder to cry. They need a warm hugs, nothing else. So these kind of environment we need to create in the school for all the normal kids as well, because all these things are missing during this lockdown. They are waiting. In fact, I'll say this pandemic is a boon for all of us. We felt that all the students, all the parents, they understood the importance of school. They understood the importance of teachers. They understood the importance of friends too, and the society. So now, in fact, they will value each other. They will respect each other. So these things are very much important. So we need to make them understand whatever is past, past. Now let us come, but not avoiding. We have to learn many things from the past, which teacher needs to really mentor them, need to guide them. And time and again, when it is needed, We have to counsel, because there is no one in one size all can be fit. All approach to be, that people are all are different, and we have to evolve the students. They have involved the students in learning, and each child is different from each other. Even you and me, though both are learned, but still in a thinking, a wavelength may match, may not match. But we have to, at one page, we have to be at par. So this is how we have to train the students after pandemic. We cannot just say that, yes, boss, just study. Now here, instead of studying, we have to focus more on holistic. We have to drill them mentally. We have to make them fit mentally, not the physically. Physically, they have increased, no doubt about it. Obesity during pandemic, they have become lethargic also. They are not in mood to follow the discipline. They don't want to do anything. So we have to really bring out from that comfort zone to them. And teachers and the leaders really need to work hard to personalize this experience to the fullest possible extent of the students, that it is non-negotiable. We cannot negotiate. We cannot say, boss, yes, just we have to concentrate on academics. We don't have to do other things. We have to do other things more than the academics. Once they are back, it will take at least 3 to 5 months to be in a normal pace. And teachers and the principals, and for that matter, parents, we all have to work jointly to make it a fruitful and handful. So all these things are very much important. So somewhere I feel we all have to work hard.
Yeah, and with a lot of insights here, ma'am, on how things will be post-COVID era and how will schools be. Yes, pandemic did struck badly and it made the education come on standstill, but it taught us the value of schools, the value of teachers. Today, what respect as parents we have and what value we see in school, it was never there. And one thing is for sure, whatever happens, schools will exist forever. It cannot go on virtual. This we have learned,
Yes.
Yeah.
Emotion touch.
Yeah,
that emotional connect is important.
So on this note, here we are at the closure of the session. It was really wonderful.
Thank you so much, Miss Seema. Thank you so much. It was a lovely session for me to interact with a lady like you. I felt the same energy in you. And I always believe if you have an energetic person, then you get engaged. You engaged me, literally you engaged me. I didn't even realize that it passed half an hour. So the credit goes to you.
We all are UPites. I am proper from Kanpur.
Okay, so you can understand better than anyone else. So nice. God bless you. God bless you. And then somewhere I get, I don't know. The moment I saw you, I got that positive connect. And this is what even I convey to my teachers as well. See, the way you are, the kids will reflect back to you. Nowadays, your screen is your mirror. If you are energetic, you will get the energy. If you are low, you will get the low from that side also. Because you are seeing whatever you want. Now it is up to you. If you want me to be smiley, then you will smile. If you want me to be energetic, you will energetic. If you want me more engaging, you will engage me and you will be more interactive. So the way you did, whatever I was saying, you heard each and everything and you engaged me. I could realize that. So credit goes to you. You're a wonderful teacher as well. I can take you. Good job. I really appreciate, Miss Seema, your work. Wonderful.